to rebounding RPJ 2K. Thank you guys to the channel. Thank you guys to another video. Look, happy New Year to you guys. It's about 3 weeks into the new year. I really do apologize. Look, I've been adjusted to the new year, but guess what? I'm back. I'm better. I'm gonna be pumping these videos out for you guys. You guys saw by the title. You guys saw by the thumbnail. Today we made a comp. Pro-Am 6.4 PG. I've been playing a lot more in the Pro-Am, y'all. I came to the realization that my build for when I'm trying to run the PG just ain't what I need it to be, and this was the solution to every single one of my problems as it pertains to that PG position. If you're having trouble with the PG, this build is exactly the build that you need. But look, before we get into it, I just want to say I appreciate every 1,180 of y'all that are tapped into the channel, that support the channel. Share with auntie, granny, and uncle. Like, comment, and subscribe. Jesus Christ first always, man. Let's get into this build video. So look, we're going to be called a sweaty PG. We're going to be right. We're going to be number 1. We're going to be a point guard. Our height's going to be 6'4". Our weight's going to be minimized at 175, and our wingspan's going to be 6'4" as well. This is because we want to be able to shoot the lights out of the ball. No matter what game mode you're playing, you'll always run into these L2 cancelers, spam dribblers, and I wanted to become that with this. I think that regardless of how you feel about the game, there's a big drop off between people who know how to dribble and people who don't know how to dribble, people who know how to dribble and use the screen, people who don't know how to dribble and use the screen. I don't know if I'm making sense right there, but look, there's levels to this. I wanted to learn, at least, regardless of how you feel about it, how to dribble this way, and I think I'm really on the path of doing just that. This build is perfect because it can give you all the best dribble animations in the game, and you'll be able to shoot lights out from 3. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this build. I'm going to show you guys the speed and the agility first. Basically the physicals. So the speed, I'm going to be at 91 speed. The reason why I went 91, and the reason why I need high agility at 87, we're going to need at least some sort of, when I put the perimeter up, we're going to get some sort of off-ball pass. This will help because when you're in the Pro-Am, there's going to be people who are going to, since you're the small guard, since they know that you're offense heavy, they're going to try to backdoor you. You need to have at least some sort of off-ball pass in order to stop some of those drives, which you can't see right now because I don't have the perimeter up, but you get the point. We're just going to go ahead and speed through the physicals and the rebounding because you didn't click on this build video to see a 6'4" physicals rebounding to attribute. No, you came to see the shooting. You came to see the sweaty Maggette type of stuff. All right, so we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to put my strength up and the vert because the strength is going to go up with some other attributes, but our vertical is going to be at a 75. We're gonna eventually cap break this build in order to get an 87 driving dunk, which I will show you in a little bit. But let's go ahead and move on to the rebounding, to the O-boarding. O-boarding, I don't even know if that's a word. Is that a word, y'all? O-boarding 25, D-board 42. Let's go ahead and move on to the defense. You want to make sure that you put some amount of defense. This build specifically, you could play in the Pro-Am, you could play in the Rec, you can play in the 2s court if you like that. And you could also play in the 3s because you can basically be carrying. So I've been playing a lot in the park. I've been playing a lot of Pro-Am, getting my reps in, bro. I'm learning things like Fifi, reverse Fifi, learning how to play when I play the backhand. I'm learning stuff like stack, reverse stack. It's opened a whole new realm of what 2K can be. And I'm looking forward to, you know, getting better and better, not just at the PG, but I also run backhand on some of the teams. So I just go off on tangents, man. I have my coffee. I forgot to tell you guys to get your beverage of choice, but I got my coffee right here. So I'm caffeinated. I'm talking. I'm excited to talk to you guys. It's been so long. Let me know what other builds you want to see me make next. I'm really just traversing the different realms of the 2K possibilities in regards to different builds. So I'm open to anything. This will definitely be my Pro-Am PG of the future. I literally have no complaints about it. But what I was saying before I got on a crazy tangent is we have a 74 perimeter defense. That's to get some bronze badges. So you see we have bronze challenger, bronze on-ball menace, bronze pick dodger. It comes in handy, especially if you go to the park. You can get stops. The high speed and the high agility as well, if you didn't know, on this game really helps you get bumps on the perimeter. So especially that agility. The other thing that I did, you also want to make sure that you actually put some sort of block. Even though this is not tied to any attribute, this will help you get better contests at the perimeter. This is a wide known fact in the 2K community at this point. We've been a couple months into the game. If you don't know that, I just put you on game. Now let's go ahead. I want to actually move on to the all beloved shooting. So you go to the park, you go to the Pro-Am, there's a 99% chance you're gonna see a small guard and a big setting screens and cheesing that. The reason why is because it's just the meta, bro. Like it's so hard to guard. Even if you have the 99 perimeter lock, he's still gonna get bumped into screens. You're still gonna get open looks. The reason why this is so effective as well is because these are lights out shooters, like almost like a Steph Curry type of build. So what I decided to do on my build is I went 93 and I'm gonna cap break +5 to 98. You might be asking, why did I not go 99? So truthfully, if I go 99, all your all your badges here are gonna be maxed out already, and I'm build specialization in shooting, so I decided to go 98. I'm gonna get not 98 finalized, but I'll get 93. I'm gonna cap break. I have 2 build specialization cap breakers. Use the 3 additional ones to get a 98 3-pointer. We're gonna have legend set shot specialist when we do cap break. We're also gonna have Hoff Deadeye, Hoff Limitless, Hoff Shifty Shooter. That opens the possibility. I'm on goal, the last goal for my build specialization, but this opens up the possibility that I can set +1 these, you know, for limitless range or for Deadeye. If I just maxed it out to a 99, then I'm kind of not using my build specialization, and that's kind of whack to me. So we're going to be a 93. You see all the shooting badges we're going to get. It's going to be even better when we cap break. And then for the MIDI, it went up a little bit because I was just showing you guys the badges, but the MIDI is going to be pulled all the way to an 83. The 3-pointer and the mid-range, we're going to get the best shooting badges in the game. We're also going to get this jump shot that I'm going to show it to you on the screen. Look, be prepared when you make this build. There's going to be a big learning curve. If you haven't been a spam dribbler in the past, as I myself have not been, there's going to be a learning curve for you to learn how to spam the left-right escapes, how to do the Devin Booker breakdown combo, things like that. There's going to be a big learning curve. Be patient with yourself if you are intent on making this build. That's what I had to do. There's going to be a couple. Before this build, I wasn't even shooting X. Now I'm shooting X. If you didn't know, when you're spam dribbling, shooting with X is a lot easier to, you know, get the shot off quicker. That's why previous builds, I was using tempo. This build, I'm only using X. And there was some rough days in the beginning. There's going to be times where you try to do the move and you can't do the move because your timing's a little off, but stick with it. Kemba Walker escape is a game changer, bro. Doing the cancel animation by flicking up on the right stick is a game changer. Probably took me like a good 3 or 4 days on the game until I really found myself, okay, now I'm confident I know how to shoot with X. I'm confident I know how to get open shots on the perimeter when I'm using the screen. So just be patient with yourself with this build. A huge disclaimer if you're like me and haven't been a spam dribbler in the past. So the free throw, I think I've kind of belabored that point, but just be patient. Be patient. I don't want you guys to feel like you're wasting your money on your builds, because I really don't think you will waste any sort of money on this build if you stick with it. A nice challenge for yourself to learn, because the best players know how to dribble on 2K26. They know how to use the best moves. So go ahead and get in the lab and become all that you can be on the game. So that's it for the 3. He shoots lights out. I hope I was sprinkling some clips in for you guys to see. Use the screen. You could ISO, but mainly this is going to spam screens. And I was doing just that, not only in the rec, but also in the Pro-Am. But let's go ahead and move on to the playmaking. You know, I try to make these videos short, but then I just want to talk to you guys. So I need to like start a podcast. I go on so much of a tangent with my passion for 2K26. It's kind of crazy. But we're going to go to 82 pass act, moving on to the playmaking. 82 pass act, we're going to get gold dimer. You can +1 that to Hoff. It's going to help your teammates out a lot, especially when you're running Pro-Am PG. We're going to go all the way to a 94 ball handle. Why 94? Need the handles for days, so then I can +1 that to legend. Again, spam dribble. Spam dribble. Spam dribble. If you get one thing out of this video, spam dribble. That's what you're going to be doing. 94 ball handle, handles for days, +1 that to legend. Be dribbling as much as you want to. The speed with ball, we're going to actually put at an 86. We're eventually going to cap break +5 this to get 91 and have the Hall of Fame speed with ball. I'm going to show you guys my animations that I'm running right here. These are the meta animations, y'all. So like, there's no new news. Like, people want to say that there's new animations, but no, the meta's the meta. So just stick with it and learn how to use it. Anyways, the driving dunk, we're going to... What the heck is going on? Hold on, give me 1 second. That's it for the playmaking. We're going to +5 that. Something's going on with my driving dunk because I did not have... Alright, for some reason I have my close shot a little higher than it was supposed to be, but technical difficulties, we figured that out. Major thing here is you put your driving to a 60. Once you put it to a 60, you can +5 to an 87. Again, we have that 75 vertical. That 75 vertical is going to help you get silver posterizer. 5 cap breakers to jump 17 attributes. Bruh, I don't know. The math is mathing here. So I think you should go ahead and do this build, bro. I really am a big fan. This is a 10 out of 10 build that I cooked up myself, bro. I'm proud of myself. I'm having a lot of fun on the game. It's opened up a new realm of possibilities. I'll show you guys the animations, the dunk animations that I'm running right here. I will be coming out with a Pro-Am PG, Pro-Am live commentary, live action video. So be on the lookout for that. I am also going to be streaming a lot more. So just catch me around evening time. Every week I'll be streaming on my YouTube channel. I do not have a Twitch quite yet, but we may get there in the future. But let me just go ahead and show you guys what shades we get. I love the green light. You're gonna see the archetype 3-point shot hunter, but once you cap break all the way to a 98 on your 3, you are gonna be called green light. I love the green light. So anyways, if you made it to the end of this video, look, I really do appreciate you, man. Jesus Christ first always. Again, I really am thankful for all of you guys who take the time to tune into the videos. Look, we're gonna continue to run it up in 2026. I do appreciate you guys. God bless you guys, man. Let me know what you think of the build. Let me know if you want other ones for me to make. I'm at your disposal, man. Like, I'm willing to make whatever you want me to make, even if it's trash. Anyways, God bless you guys. Until the next one, man. Deuces.